Can we quickly just talk about how actually insane the St. Louis Arch scene is in Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief? Like this scene, it's crazy that it unfolded this way. So we all know that in that scene that Percy Jackson basically gets stranded at the top of the St. Louis Arch and he has to jump out of it in order to save himself. And he has the slightest hope that if he jumps down into the Mississippi River, that his dad's nature, will save him because his dad is Poseidon and so he can jump down into the water without getting hurt. But he doesn't know that. He's just assuming. He doesn't know that yet. So he jumps out of the arch and splashes down in the river and lives. Pretty easy, right? Pretty simple. Actually, no. Because Rick Riordan failed to realize that the Mississippi River does not pass under the St. Louis Arch. It literally runs beside the St. Louis Arch. It's at least 200 feet away, at least. Maybe farther. Guys, somehow when Rick Riordan wrote this scene, first off, he failed to realize that the river doesn't go under the arch. He never looked it up. Second off, all of the people who proofread his book failed to realize that the river doesn't go under the arch. Third off, his editor failed to realize that the river doesn't go under the arch. Like, you have tons of people that read this book before the book came out, presumably, and none of them realized that this was in the book and that it was not factually accurate. Like, it is actually more impressive that he got the book printed with this plot hole in it than if he were to write it correctly. Now, luckily, in the Percy Jackson TV show, they had the St. Louis Arch, and they actually fixed the plot hole by Percy. He didn't jump from the arch, but he fell out of the arch, and then the water, I think it was actually cooler, the water from the river, which is not under the arch, it's next to the arch, so the water from the river picks him out of the air, basically, and then takes him into the river. So it was much cooler that way. But still, it's just crazy that Rick wrote that in the book, and nobody realized it was in there. Like, come on.